Best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at Utah, the season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now. And, of course, Denver, 2 spots down.
Right now for the Jazz, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Hey, Kevin. The Nuggets are among the West elite teams, but they still have their doubters. Coach Mike Malone said we never listen to the narrative. Nikola Jokic added, we don't care that nobody gives us respect. We're going to be there. We know what we're capable of. We fight. Guys, back to you.
David, I love that resilience. It shows with their success on the floor. Thanks for that story. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Mitchell in at the 2 with Bogdanovich at small forward. O'Neal at the 4, while Gobert stands tall at the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. And for Denver, they've got Nikola Jokic. Morris is out there with Will Barton. Then it's Aaron Gordon, and it's Green in a power forward position. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Conley gets the bucket.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. Back to Barton. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Just 2 to shoot. And it's Jokic missing. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, that was a rough outing. They did a few good things, but the inconsistencies caught up to them in that one.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
Pass to Jokic. In the corner, it's Morris. Back to Jokic. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Now here's Conley. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And it's good, 2 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Morris, no good. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Mitchell against Gordon. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Gordon finds Green. On the wing, Gordon. Covered by Mitchell. Gordon, the pass to Morris. From the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Conley. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Bogdanovich looking around. Over Gordon. And the shot is long. Green, the pass to Morris. Now Jokic, defended by Gobert. Pulls it from the elbow. No good that time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And such a great story. Royce O'Neal, undrafted out of Baylor, played all over Europe before catching on with the Utah Jazz as a hard-nosed defender.
Thinking back from when I started, overseas, summer camps, mini camps, to where I am now, just an honor being in the position that I am. I'm grateful for the opportunity, so, I can tell my story to the younger kids, just the journey, never give up.
And O'Neal starting in Utah the last few seasons, and Greg earning a long-term deal.
Yeah, a quality 3-and-D guy. Like he said, he never gave up, and even now continues to play with that same hunger.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Jazz. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Conley, and it's Clarkson in at the 2. Now here's Gay. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And we played through the first minute here in the second.
2 minutes.
Green with a screen on Conley. They kick it out to Green. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here he goes. That one doesn't drop. Gordon with the defensive effort. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Astonagi. 56 seconds left in the first half.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Here's Nagy. Joe Ingles picking up that last basket. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They kick it out to Green. A miss that time would have put him up. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against Houston.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
To the wing right side. A fadeaway. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Jazz out in front, up by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Malone. Mike, with that slow start, what did you like about how your team managed to stay in the game?
You're not making shots. You got to impact the game in other ways. So I thought our defense was terrific. Now we just got to find a way to make some open looks, get to the basket, and keep that defense at a high level.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight. The Utah Jazz might be taking this one all the way down to the wire.
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It could zap your energy levels. But right now, they look like the fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
All right, let's go over the first half now and highlight the opposing forces who stood out.
Great fight we're seeing from both these guys. Each one trying to pull his team across the finish line. You know they love this kind of a challenge.
And that's it for the halftime show. Time to send you back to the game.
Shaq, stop doing the wave.
I can't stop. Kenny, look at the fans. Hey.
Come
ho,
on, Kenny, catch the
hey,
wave with us. Ooh, that's
ho.
nice, Shaq.
Yeah, Ernie, you got a lot of rhythm, Ernie.
Very rhythmic.
Yes.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Gordon out there with Green. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now, here is O'Neal, following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Morris against Conley. Here's the screen. Here's Mitchell, and the layup is good.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for Utah.
Well, you can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact, or if necessary, play through it.
Now, here's Green. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and it's Jokic missing. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal is his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Now, here is Morris. Bogdanovich missing his last shot. Back to Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up the baseline. The shot that time not on target. And Utah the other way now. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And their road trip is only getting started, as that's the second of 6 for them. And that one's good, Mitchell.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Feeds to Green. The pass to Gordon. The kick out to Barton. And it's off from 3-point range.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Jokic passes to Morris. Jokic against Gobert. Barton dishes to Green. Morris looking over the floor. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Jazz leading by 6. Over to the wing. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal, defended by Gordon. And here is Conley. Pass to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
The third quarter comes to a close. Jazz lead by 8. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
This is the fourth quarter.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Taking a look at the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Barton against Gay. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Campazzo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Mitchell with it. Over Morris. And that one hits back iron. Barton against Ingles. Barton kicks to Morris. Passes to Barton.
2 minutes.
Back to Green. There's the pass to Campazzo. And again, Denver with the triple.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Mitchell outside. Drives to the hoop. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Morris. 1:30 left in the game. Here's Green. The shot comes out. Utah leading by 4. Ingles passes to Mitchell. Takes the 13-footer. Green with the rebound. Denver's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Morris, no good. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've led by as much as 10. Morris against Mitchell. From past the arc. Another miss by Utah.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team foul. Utah timeout call.
A different look for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Green. Green comes in for Bull. And it's Aaron Gordon in for Campazzo. The Jazz also changing it up. O'Neal's check in for Gay. Bogdanovich comes in for Joe Ingles. And Mike Conley subbed in for Clarkson. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking to his team. He was measured in his words. He told his players, look, we're doing a lot of good things out there, really good things. Stay confident and stay positive in your approach. Trying to keep their hopes up, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Who can forget the 57 points first-round game against the Denver Nuggets by Donovan Mitchell back in the Orlando bubble in 2020? It will go down as one of the great performances of all time.
.34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To the middle, here's Jokic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. 14.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
You know, I think Rudy Gobert at one time was considered a throwback big, but the fact is he's adjusted his game, and he's now able to play in the modern NBA. A defensive force everywhere on the floor.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Stolen by Michael Conley. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. 14 foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What an athletic lineage for Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player.
And so it's Utah with the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Rudy. Donovan Mitchell, huge, of course, tonight. How great is it to have him on your side?
It's great. It's great. He's a great teammate. He's a great player, and we're gonna need him if we want to win a championship. So, it's a big part of what we do.
And he was big tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time